I think that anybody who is voting for Kamala Harris must not be watching too much TV. And if you are watching TV, the only thing you're watching is Kamala Harris interviews. And the problem with those are that the only interviews that she accepts are the ones that she knows she's being supported by. So, yeah. Because nobody ever fact checks her in any of the interviews that she's ever had. Why? Because they're for her. They're supporters of her. So she can just say anything that she wants to say. And in fact, what she says is not much of anything at all. Not much of anything at all. Because all she does every time she gets asked a question is point the finger at Donald Trump. Because she can't answer the question. She can never answer a simple question. And the only thing that she ever says is, I think I've watched every one of her interviews. Or just about every one. And she just continues to repeat herself about being a middle class, growing up in a middle-class family. Her mom worked hard. They bought a house when she was a teenager, which is a total fucking lie, by the way, because her peoples had money, okay? And this whole thing about her trying to be black all of a sudden, when clearly she started out telling everyone that she was Indian. And all the Indian people were happy. They were like, oh, Kamala Harris is Indian, you know? And then now, all of a sudden, when it looks like she's not going to win the election, now she became black. And it's not true, by the way. So, you need to look into things a little bit further. And the fact that she has thrown so many black men in jail for tedious things like marijuana, and as when she was a prosecutor, and now all of a sudden she's for the black people. She's pro-black, and Obama's out there talking, shaming black men, saying, oh, you need to be supporting the sister. All the brothers need to be supporting the sister. Seriously? That is so fucking sickening. That is sickening. And you know, I never really disliked Obama. But I dislike him now because he's pulling out the race card on black men. And that shit is just wrong, man, because now you're making it a black thing. And it's not supposed to be that, you know. You're turning this election into a black thing. And considering the fact that everybody knows that Kamala Harris is not even black, or if everybody, like I said, if everybody doesn't know that by now, you're living under a rock. And the only news about her that you're watching is her interviews with people who are supporting her. Because nobody ever pulls her card. Nobody ever forces her to answer a question. She just starts with the word salad, changing the subject, talking about Donald Trump when somebody's asking her a simple damn question. She can't answer it. She can't answer it because she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. That's why she can't answer it. And if you think for 1 minute that this woman who claims to be black but isn't, and I'm going to keep on saying that because the truth has come out. If black people think for 1 minute that she cares about you, think about how many black people she has thrown in jail for tedious crimes, some, and kept them in there longer than they should have been in there so the state can get their labor from them. You think she's for you? You better get on YouTube and expand your horizons a little bit and watch some other videos. Listen to the other side of things instead of just being one-sided, if that's happens to be what you're doing, because I know that there's a lot of awareness out there as it is amongst the black communities. There's a lot of awareness that she is a liar and that she is no good for us. And if you happen to be one of those people watching this video, good for you, kudos. I'm glad you know the truth. But if you don't, and you disagree with what I'm saying, like I said, don't be closed-minded, because the well-being of our country is at stake here. And it's no time to play fucking games. It's no time to say, I'm going to vote for her because she's a black woman. I mean, that's like, first of all, that's a stupid reason to vote for somebody. And secondly, it's really stupid to do, considering that she's not black. All of a sudden, she comes out trying to be black and, trying to talk with a little accent here and there. Like, seriously, she's not even about that life. She's not even about that life, and her people had money. So all that other shit she's talking about, that her mom struggled, this, that, and the other thing, lies. It's all lies. And I just, I said to myself, I wonder why every time she gets interviewed, they never pull her card. And it's because she only accepts interviews from those that she knows supports her, because she knows that they're not going to question her. They're not going to fact check her. She won't accept interviews from news stations or anything where she knows that they're going to be like, wait a minute this, wait a minute that, and how come you're not answering the question? So she won't accept such interviews at all. The chick is a liar, and she's not equipped to be the president of our United States. She's just not equipped. She's weak. She's ditzy. And she has no clue. She has destroyed the country thus far. Her and Joe Biden have really, I don't want to say destroyed as sounding like there's no coming back. But if she gets elected again, there will be no coming back. There will definitely be no coming back. If Trump gets in, there is time for this country to be saved. So, yeah. I'm hoping that everybody sees through the bullshit. And there's a lot of people out there that don't like Trump for this reason or that reason. But if you want to talk about the lesser of the two evils, I'm a Trump supporter. But even if I wasn't, and even if I said, oh well, I don't like either one of them, you know, the lesser of the two evils would be Donald Trump. Either way, he is the choice that we need to make, whether you like him or whether you don't, because we need to save our country from complete and utter ruin, which is what is going to happen if she gets in there.